Hideaway. Let's see what creatures we have. Oh, yeah, great. This is the best part of the combo. Let's get the crater. Then we are going to apply a +1/+1 counter here. Great. And then, as we have three types of, three different numbers for power of our creatures, we can play the Craterhoof Behemoth for free. And then we can attack with all. That's it. Amazing. This is what I call a great combo. And as my friend Eduardo says, math is for the blockers. Math is for the blockers. Come on. Are you giving some protection spell? Yeah, that's it, my friend. One more game, one more victory. Hello you and welcome back to another MTG Arena gameplay here on MTG Barbieri. I am Bruno Barbieri and today I'm bringing to you Selesnya Counters. But before I explain this deck to you, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell button to be notified every time I post a new content here, and also follow me on Instagram at mtg_barbieri, because there you will find a totally different type of content also related to the Magic the Gathering game. So, and don't forget that this deck list is on my Craterhoof, and you can find the link in the description below. Just click in the link, go to my website, and copy the deck from there and import it directly to your MTG Arena. And also, I created a version of this Counters strategy deck that is not Selesnya, it's a Simic deck, it's a blue and green deck. This one here is green and white. And both have the same strategy to keep increasing the counters of your small creatures and make them huge, and then you can control the board and win the game like this. But if you want to see this, just click in the link above of my head. I don't know where it will appear, but just click there and you also can see this this deck, this Simic Counters. So let's talk about this deck here specifically. We have a lot of small creatures such as Nurturing Peaks. I just put one copy of this because I want sometimes to reuse the Collector's Cage that can be a great combo with the Craterhoof Behemoth. I will explain later how this thing works. But we have here Nurturing Peaks, just to get back the Collector's Cage. We have Insidious Fungus that can destroy a target artifact, can destroy a target enchantment, or make you draw a card. It's a very, very fun card to play. We have Llanowar Elves that can give us an extra mana. We have Popatch Recruit. We need 4 copies for this because it's amazing. The main strategy of this deck is to create as many as possible small creatures, low-cost creatures, in the beginning of the game. So if you create this Popatch Recruit with Offspring 2, you will have a lot of small creatures that every time they are target of some opponent's spells, you can give +1/+1 counter to other creatures, other than the creature that is being targeted. So basically, that's the idea behind the use of the Popatch Recruit. Also, we have here the Scavenging Ooze. You can increase the number of copies in this deck based on the playstyle of your opponent. If they are playing with, let's say, a Reanimator deck, you can put more copies of Scavenging Ooze because you can exile cards from their graveyard. So it's an amazing card for that situation. Also, we have here Sanguine Evangelist that has Battle Cry. In other words, when this creature enters or dies, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying. So you pay for only 3 mana, 1 white mana and 2 mana of any color, you can create 2 creatures. Also, we have here the Sentinel of the Nameless City that has Vigilance. It's a 3/4, and whenever this creature enters or attacks, create a map token. So basically, it's another way that you have to draw some cards or apply +1/+1 counter on a specific creature using the map. Also, we have the Scrap Shooter. That's an amazing card. It's a 4/4 for just 3 mana, 2 green mana and 1 mana of any color. It has reach, and when this creature enters, if the gift was promised, destroy target artifact or enchantments an opponent controls. So you can even destroy enchantment creatures, artifact creatures. It's like a removal that you can have in this deck here, and it works pretty well. Also, we have the Ouroboroid. That's one of the main engines that we have here to keep applying +1/+1 counters on our creatures. So the basic idea is fill your battlefield with small creatures. Then after you have a lot of them, you play Ouroboroid, and the Ouroboroid in the first turn will apply just a +1/+1 counter, because the amount of counters that you apply is based on this power creature. So in the first turn, if you didn't buff this creature, it didn't pump the power of this creature, it will apply just a +1 counter. But if you have, let's say, 4 or 5 creatures, you are giving an extra 4 or 5 damage if you are not being blocked by any creature. So it's amazing. You just fill up your battlefield with a lot of small creatures and then play Ouroboroid to pump them and attack with the other creatures, not with this one, because it will have sickness, summoning sickness. And basically that's one of the main engines that we have here to apply counters on our creatures. Also, we have a Bright Glass Gearhulk. That's 4/4 with first strike, trample, and only costs 4, 2 green mana and 2 white mana. And when this creature enters, you may search your library for up to 2 artifact, creature, and or enchantment cards with mana value 1 or less. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle. So it's another way that you have to find some specific artifact or creature that you may need. You can get the Pulpet Recruit or Llanowar Elves or Insidious Fungus. Any card here you can get with this card here. It's incredible. This card really helps us when it enters in the battlefield. It's a big body in the battlefield. It can bring cards to your hand. It's amazing card. And we have Aspel Stormslayer that we just need 1 copy, because it can create a 1/1 white soldier creature token with the +1 mechanic. Oh, and it also says if 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, twice that many of those 2 tokens are created instead. So if you create 1 token, you will create 2. If you create 2, you will create 4, and there you go. It's amazing card for this strategy here, but the cost is very high. So we just need 1 copy here. And if you use the 0, you may put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Those creatures gain flying until your next turn. So it will work more or less as Ouroboroid, because it also applies a +1/+1 counter on all your creatures. And you can use the spell to do more or less the same. And if you pay the -3, you destroy target creature and opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater. So it works as a kind of removal also. And we have Craterhoof Behemoth. But the problem here is that it costs 8 mana, 3 green mana and 5 mana of any color. It's a 5/5, it has haste. And when this creature enters, creatures you control gain trample and get +X until end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. Well, if you didn't jump the intro, you saw that I used Collector's Cage that has Hideaway 5, so you pay 1 white mana, 1 mana of any color, it enters in the battlefield, onto the battlefield, you put it onto the battlefield, and then you Hideaway 5. If you find a creature, a Craterhoof Behemoth, and you have 3 creatures with different number in the power, with different powers. Let's say 1 creature have 1 power, the other have 3 power, and the other have, let's say, 4 power. You have 3 different numbers for power in each creature. So you can play the card that you exiled on Hideaway 5 without paying any mana cost. So you can basically pay the Craterhoof Behemoth costs, only paying the 3 mana, 2 mana to put the artifact in game, and 1 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on any creature. So basically that's the combo. You can, in the early game, play Craterhoof Behemoth for only 3 mana. And when it enters in the game, it will give +X/+X until the end of turn, where X is the number of creatures you control. So if you have a lot of creatures, they will get bigger very fast with Trample, and you can attack with all, including the Craterhoof Behemoth, because it has haste. It doesn't suffer summoning sickness. And you can give a huge damage, as you could see in the intro if you didn't just jump the intro. So basically this is the deck. We have some cards here like Dusk Rose Reliquary that works as a kind of spot removal, because when this artifact enters, exile target artifact or creature an opponent controls until this artifact leaves the battlefield. And you must sacrifice a creature or artifact as an additional cost. And it has a ward 2 also. We have also 2 Vanish Light. When this enchantment enters, exile target no land permanent an opponent controls until this enchantment leaves the battlefield. And we have 4 copies of Sheltered by Ghost. That's one of the best spot removal spells. In this case, it's enchantment on the game, especially if you are playing with white. And therefore we have like 4, 6, 7 spot removals that we can use with this deck. And of course, the Dusk Rose Reliquary, we are going to sacrifice something like Nurturing Peaks or Insidious Fungus, small creatures, Llanowar Elves, or things like that. So let's see how all this thing works in practice. See you in the gameplay. Oh man, 3 forests and a lot of heavy cost cards. 4 drops, 8 drop, white mana. No, let's take a mulligan. Okay, that's not the best hand in the world, but I believe that we can keep 6 and let's return Elspeth. Then we can play Hush Woodverge and play Llanowar Elves. And now we can play a Puppet Recruit with Offspring. Great. Fear of Missing Out. This is what, an enchantment? Yeah, that's an enchantment creature. We can use the Scrap Shooter to destroy enchantments. In this case, would be Fear of Missing Out. Great. They draw a card and we attack. Perfect. If they try to get... Oh, great. Maybe they have a global removal, or they don't have enough mana to play the cards. Not sure. Let's attack, and let's keep the Puppet Recruit on hand in case they destroy all my creatures. I can rebuild. Oh, come on, man. Let's finish the game. First game, first victory. Come on, man. 3 planes and a lot of green cards. No, let's take a mulligan. Okay, let's keep 6 and let's return this Craterhoof Behemoths. Let's begin with starting town. Okay, it seems to be a Life Again deck. What we can do? Yeah, let's play the Stepped Land here because we don't have any cards to play this turn. So we can go for a Sentinel on the next turn. Let's play the Sentinel. And then we can go for the Ouroboroid. Okay, I need to play the Sheltered by Ghosts. This is gonna be a problem. This war leader. Let's try to get a land or put a +1/+1 counter. Okay, another land. No attacks. Okay. Bushwalk. Okay, they are getting a land. Not a problem. I think we should play the Ouroboroid to keep giving +1/+1 counters to our creatures. No attacks, okay. I hope that they don't have a easy way to destroy my creatures. Okay, let's protect here, and let's cancel and block here only. Okay, I didn't understood why they did this, but I'm grateful. Okay, let's keep with the +1/+1 counters. Great. No attacks. And we have another Ouroboroid to be cast on the next turn. Okay. Just come on. Come on, man. Just attack. Just attack. Okay, let's block here. 9 life back. And we have what? Another Ouroboroid and a Sanguine Evangelist. Great. Now let's attack with... Oh, come on, man. Let's keep playing. One more game, one more victory. Yeah. We can keep 7. We can begin with the Puppet Recruit. Starting town and Puppet Recruit. Okay. And I will play the Nurturing Peaks here. Just to cast it, because it's not gonna help me. Okay, Forest. Nurturing Peaks. And then we can go for a Sanguinary Evangelist. So we create another token with this creature. Okay, they are playing a lot of artifacts. And they are going to destroy my Nurturing Peaks. Yeah, okay. Let's play the Scrap Shooter and destroy their artifact. Maybe it's a deck based on artifacts. So at least we remove one of them. Another Cryogen. Okay. Oh, this creature is really, really bad. Let's play a Banishing Light and get their Umbral Color Zealot, because they will keep sacrificing stuff, and that's gonna be a problem. Let's attack. Okay, 4 damage to the face. And then we don't have options. We need to play Sanguine Evangelist. Rust Harvester. Okay. Okay. We need to cast what now? It's artifact creature. Okay, we can play another one. And let's destroy their creature. Maybe they have a global removal. It's a black and blue. They would have a global removal. Okay, they destroyed one of my creatures, but I still have the other. It's gonna be tapped again. Okay, let's play Sanguine Evangelist. So we are going to have as many as creatures as we can. And then I will play the Ouroboroid to increase their stats at once. Okay, it's a vehicle. A token then that cannot block. Sacrifice another artifact or creature. Put a +1/+1 counter on this vehicle. Okay. We can do what? We can play Ouroboroid. Great. All my creatures will receive +1/+1 and we can attack with all. Okay. What's gonna be? Okay. I am creating another token. And let's see what they have, what answer they have. Or hopefully they don't have any answer. Okay, they are searching for an answer. Another 3/3. Okay. Oh, now it's a problem. Let's play another Sanguine Evangelist. And we are going to attack only with the flying creatures. Let's attack here, and you can't block, you have to sacrifice stuff. You will get 3 life. Oh, but this cannot block. Oh, this token can block only creatures with flying. Yeah, my mistake. Okay, I should have attacked with all. Man, this is my mistake. 3 life back, okay. On the next turn, if they don't destroy all my creatures, I will attack with all. And let's see what happens. Okay, good game. That's it. One more game, one more victory. Okay, let's keep 7. We can go for Forest and Lunar Elves. And then we can play Puppet Recruit with Offspring. So if they try to kill one of my creatures, I can start and give to them some +1/+1 counters. Okay, a Puppet Recruit. Great. Okay. Okay, no problem. Now, what we need to do? Let's play the Sentinel. And let's attack with both here. Great. If the Chocobo gets to... Okay, we need to get the Chief. Chief is gonna be a problem. And then I will have to sacrifice Llanowar Elves, maybe. Oh no, Collector's Cage. And we can play Collector's Cage here. Yeah, we can play Collector's Cage. Put a +1/+1 counter on Sentinel. Hideaway, let's see what creatures we have. Oh, yeah, great. This is the best part of the combo. Let's get the Crater. Then we are going to apply a +1/+1 counter here. Great. And then, as we have three types of three different numbers for power of our creatures, we can play the Craterhoof Behemoth for free. And then we can attack with all. That's it. Amazing. This is what I call a great combo. And as my friend Eduardo says, math is for the blockers. Math is for the blockers. Come on. Are you giving some protection spell? Yeah, that's it, my friend. One more game, one more victory. Yeah, we can keep 7. We have a Plains in the Forest, so let's begin with a Puppet Recruit because I have other 2. So we can use the Offspring later. Okay. Let's cast another one. Okay, are you going to counter my Puppet Recruit? Yeah, I think that you are going... Or you are going to counter it, or you are bouncing back the one that I have in the battlefield. Okay, let's attack. 2 damage to the face. Okay, now let's try to cast what? Sentinel. If you want to counter, that's okay for me. I want to play Puppet Recruit with Offspring. Okay, no problem. Let's keep attacking. Let's play a Sanguine Evangelist. Do you want to counter? No problem for me. Okay. Great. Oh, let's put the +1/+1 counter here. Okay. Now we have... let's see. We have 2 more. All pets recruits if you don't counter. Okay, you didn't counter. Okay. Perfect. No attacks. Oh, come on, man. Let's finish the game. One more game, one more victory. And that's the deck, folks. Got any questions about the build or how it plays? Drop a comment, I will be glad to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, ring the bell, and follow me on Instagram for extra content. Catch you in the next one.